Hello everybody and welcome back to UnEpic. As you might have guessed, that things are a little bit different in this video because I'm doing post-commentary and everything's sped up a fair bit. Why? Because I didn't have a microphone when I recorded this and I was able to get one a lot quicker than I thought I would be able to. We're going into this guy buying some little paint things. I didn't know what they were good for yet, but I bought them anyway and I sold shit to him. I planned to just put this up with no commentary, but I was able to get a microphone actually fairly quickly. One almost identical to the one I had before from the dollar store. That's right, I got my microphone from the dollar store. Sue me, fucks. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Fucking love that bow, man. It's so good. It really is. There's no bow better, I'm pretty sure, in the game. But still. So yeah, this is gonna be post commentary. It's not something I plan to do often, and it's not something I plan to make a habit of. But I'm doing this because somebody said they don't like it when I don't have commentary, so I figured I might as well put some commentary in here, just for shits and giggles. And my god, that bow just wrecks their faces. And I am running out of arrows fairly quickly for it, but I will be able to get some more later, trust me. And I do a lot of things, and I'm probably going to put this all in one big episode, by the way, so it's going to be like 45-something minutes. So if I talk about something that hasn't exactly happened yet, that's why. So I'm probably gonna stop at where, yeah, so we'll stop there. Okay. Sorry, just checking my spells, and I've been getting I got a lot of green magic essence in this area. And hey, look, it's Merlin. Hello, younger Merlin. Hello. Hi, I'm Arthur Pendragon, Thunder and Lightning. The omens be true. You are chosen wield Excalibur. Really? What do I have to do? Release the sword from the stone. Chosen one of the god of the favor of light, whatever. So if I hadn't found the god of light, I would have been fucked right here. And hey Merlin, it's fantasy to see Arthur Pendragon. Address, Camelot, zip code. I don't know the zip code. Email, mail, magic mail. Arthur@Camelot.org. Do you wish to receive information about legendary weapons? I don't want spam. I didn't give him my email address. And Excalibur is a really nice looking sword that gives you more experience just by using it, which would be really nice if I, use swords. And I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. It's one of the random things you'll see in this episode that it just makes no sense. What is it doing here? What is that? Why? Why? Why do I have all these crabs following me? Why do I have crabs at all? Crabs is disgusting, and he dropped like 50 magic, or 40, I don't remember. Which is nice. And he also creates once we finish off killing all these little fucking crabs, it makes a letter. Which we can't even open that box, and I'm running over here so excited. Oh, it's a beautiful box. That it? Really? Come on, game. Give me something better. Oh, these, god damn it. God damn these things. So annoying. So annoying. But at least they drop stuff, so I guess that's good. Now, I do not know what I killed in this room the first time I went through it. I thought it was just a regular enemy. But you'll come to find out later on that it was not a regular enemy, and it's probably one of the more annoying things in the game. And I didn't even know it at the time, because I killed it pretty much instantly. And this is another one of the most annoying things in the game, because it gives you slippery hands. If you try to use any weapon, you drop it. If you try to use a weapon, you drop it. That's it. And by God, they spam those things. Like here, and you'll see in a couple maps that there's just walls lined with those things, and they're hard to aim at because your character doesn't like to aim at them. You can't really hit them with, yeah, see, look up there. Like, seriously, the fuck. And it gets worse. There's a whole room that you can't, there's like no jumping space, and fire! Oh god, fire, no! Fire bad, fire bad! Fire is very bad, actually. Fire is very bad. Fire hurts, too. I'm not really getting anything good in this room. And I heal up, which is good and bad. And I just raped these guys. It's good that I healed up, because I'm about to get my shit stomped here in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go to this next one. I'm gonna be like, what's over here? Might as well just skip on through here. I guess I'll go this way. Which way am I gonna go? I don't know, because I don't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here. And I'm about to get my shit stomped. I'm like, oh, these guys look kind of like the other ones. I guess I should be fine, right? No. No, I won't. What? Wait, watch. Pow! Right in the kiss. It takes off half of my health in one shot and leaves me burning. And I kind of go forward, and I'm stopping here at Zoron's. Why? Because I'm redoing my inventory, and I found that he sells scrolls that tell you information about your quests. And it can teleport you back to the people who gave you that quest. And remember when I was in the time room, and I was like, I remember there's scrolls that let me move across the screen. He sells those too. I probably should have came to... I buy a lot of these. And I also buy a lot of arrows. And I've redone my inventory. So he sells scrolls that teleport you to the person who gave you quests. And he sells scrolls that let you move across the screen. And he sells scrolls that teleport you to the people who gave you the quest and give you information on them. So I'm going to go back right real quick in this video and finish up those quests. Like Monkspa shit. And I read the question, the fire cannot be extinguished, but can be bypassed using the scrolls that I was talking about that let you move across the screen. And I'll buy a ton of them, because I'm like, I guess I'll need them. Yeah. And I still have those underwear, I don't know what they're for. See, it teleports me right here to Monkspa. I don't know where he is, I don't know why he is here. But that scroll helps, so I use one to teleport to the one side of the room, and then I teleport back to the other side. Because goddamn, those things are amazing. Now Monkspa has key, Monkspa give weapon. It's a really shitty one at that. Well, for me. I don't use polearms, so it's not really that good. And I'm like, where should I put this? I guess, whatever. Now we're gonna go do the Lost Ring. Something that we should have done in probably the first 10 episodes. But we're only getting 2 now. Damn it. It's so stupid. I don't even know. And I teleport here, and I'm like, can you help me with this quest thing? And it's like, well, it's behind a wall. That's all it is. And we didn't even know about these kind of walls yet. You know how like we'd sometimes like hit walls. And see, look at that. There's a ton of those in here. And we didn't even know about these yet. I didn't think to search for these the first time I came through here. And it's in one of the top middle rooms. Just spoiler alert. And I search, and I search, and I search. The first few times I was here, and I was getting pissed off at it because I didn't know about these kind of things yet. And I guess this is the first time it introduces it, but because it never tells me about it or tells us about it, to be honest, I have no clue. I don't even think to check. And see, there it is. And to be honest, if I had this ring, because it gives health, it actually gives a fair amount of health. If I had this ring at the time, it probably would have made a lot of my adventures a lot easier. But I didn't, so I don't. And that's it. So I got the ring. He's like, blah, he's a weak pilferer. You should not like him or some shit, because Zero's kind of a dick. Zeratul. He's not a bad guy. Now we're gonna go to Edward Scissorhands, who gives a sword. It's actually a really nice sword. Not as good as well, it does more damage than Excalibur, I think. It does. It's a really nice looking sword. And then my guy's like, orcs shouldn't talk like that. That's blah 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 bad. And I don't pay him any attention anymore, to be honest. And it's a cursed blade, and I think it's got like a spirit inside. And that's a really nice weapon. Just I don't use swords, so it's kind of worthless. I do find out later though that being a mage at this point becomes a ton easier. Like, there's a Ubuntu or one of the woman like sells an item here in a minute that is godlike for mages, and it's basically a mace. It's a staff. And here's these fucks again. I don't like them. They're easy to kill, pretty much just like any of those guys are, but they hit monstrous amounts of damage. And by God, they spam them. And here's more of those slippery guys. And you can't shoot down. So the only thing I can do is just put my weapon up. And here's Ubuntu. Hey Ubuntu, what's up? Got any cool weapons? I have Bonebreaker. Reduces foes to dust. This is actually a really good mace. You have to give me a signed paper. Just go to Bone or 3 Skulls. Yeah. It's like, okay, I was thinking this can't be too bad. We just have to get a piece of paper. And then once the slippery hands run out, I realized that this quest is called bureaucracy. We have to get forms. And to get forms from this guy, we have to go to another guy. And to get a form from that guy, we have to go to another guy. And to get a form from that guy, we have to go to another guy. And they're all far away, and I'm like looking up, looking down, and the guy is eventually like... This is an annoying one. And I don't like bureaucracy. Bureaucracy has never done me any good. Bureaucracy has fucked me up before because... And I'm just going to start this story because this is what I said in the video. I don't like bureaucracy. I don't like lawyers. And bureaucracy is especially bad in the military. And if you've ever been in the military, you know what I'm talking about. Or you might not, because you might have got through it scot-free and you might have had a good time with it. Who knows? But for me, I had a terrible time with bureaucracy. Like a friend of mine, he was in there, he's a nuclear engineer with me, and he got kicked out. And we didn't know why. We had our Jaguar, we had all sorts of stuff, like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and we eventually found that there was a piece of paper in his forgot the name for it, but it was basically in his folder, in his, what was his, that basically said, you had broke your arm when you were a kid. He's like, I've never broken my arm, and I have to go back and get a portrait from the ghost painter, because I accidentally sold them because I didn't think I needed them anymore. And that was goddamn wrong. And I'd kill myself here because I try to rush over there. So I get stabbed in the ass by these little poison spears. Fucks a lot. But anyway, my friend was like, I've never broken my arm. And because of the way the paperwork was written from when he was a kid with the doctor, and times had changed since the doctor had wrote it, so the way that it should have been written was different. It basically amounted to as if he really did break his arm, and he didn't. And they, the medical people at MEPS had basically read it when he first joined and didn't think anything of it. But now as time had passed, and here's where I kill myself trying to make it up there and get stabbed in the ass like a bajillion times. It's just like, I'm dead. So the MEPS people, the first time we had went through, they said it wasn't much of an issue, so they just let it go by. And here's where I learned the jesters are shit. They transform your weapons into toy hammers. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just going to reload. And I do. And I kill him, because they're really weak. Because if they were strong, that would be really, really, really fucking annoying. These guys are just really fucking annoying, so I just completely skip by that, so we're just not even going to deal with the Jokers, Jesters, Jokers, whatever, and I'll get level up here, so that's, yay, level up, more points. That's always nice. I'm getting our portrait for that. Ah, God. The Jesters get more annoying later on, and I will point that out, but anyway, so yeah, the paperwork just said he just can't get in. He got discharged from the military because apparently he had broke his arm when he was a kid, and even though he could still use his arm and he'd never really done it, the paperwork said otherwise, and that's all that mattered, which is stupid. I hope it's worth the experience. And I was able to, in this part, skip a large part of the bureaucracy shit by going to one of the windows and finding that you don't have to talk to all of them. You just have to find the last one. But you still have to go back through all of them. But because I didn't know the order, it took me a while to figure it out because I was like going back to each one, like trying to figure out who to go to next. And it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Annoying as fuck. One of the, not the most annoying thing ever, but it wasn't exactly fun. I will give it that. I've had worse though. I've had far worse. And we're gonna have far worse in this video, trust me. Oh God, are we gonna have far worse? This game takes a bad turn later. It takes a bad turn. And the bureaucracy should have tipped me off to it too. Just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It should have tipped me off to it. I should have been like, I probably should stop here before I get pissed off. And I'm just like, no. I'll keep going. It can't be. You know, it's just one bad quest. No. No, 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 no. It gets bad. And this takes forever too. Just trying to find out where to go, when to go, and it takes forever. It's just really annoying. And to be honest, the hammer is really nice, but it gets outshined very quickly. Which is weird, I know, but it's kind of a bad... I mean, if it was any other weapon, if it was an axe, holy sweet Jesus, I would love this axe to the day I died. But the fact that it's a hammer makes it get outclassed really quickly, especially by one we're going to get from a shop here in probably less than 10 minutes. 25 minutes, because I've sped this up just so you guys don't have to sit through me trying to force out post commentary for, you know, an hour. Basically. The fucking beep, I got the goddamn certificate. You can take Bonebreaker, and it is a really nice hammer. Like, it does a lot of damage, and it can hit multiple targets at once, which actually comes in handy, especially with the little goo guys that jump around on the walls. You can hit just about all of them in one hit. Yeah, but I drop it a bunch because I'm not used to it yet. I'm just like waiting for Slipper Hands. Go away, Slipper Hands. I don't like you. There we go. And I found out these illumination things can light up every single thing on the screen. And my god, I love it. It comes in so much handy here in a minute. Not in a minute, but later in the video. Like, I just spam it and I'm testing it out here. And I realize I hate melee combat after using the bow because it's trying not to get hit takes a lot of work. See, there we go. It's like, hey, what the fuck is that over there? The fuck is this? The fuck is that? That's for you, Driange. I know you like that little phrase. And here I go, using it again. Oh, see, look at that. Also, you see those jesters down there, kind of in the middle? Yeah, you're about to... This is... I thought Neuron was bad, but this is even worse. It's so hard to dodge these guys here. And I get through it pretty fun the first time because I'm just like, okay. No, wait, never mind, I get hit. I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I'll just redo it. I can do it. See? No harm, no foul. There we go. I get it the second time. It just takes one shot because then the poison takes over and it just knocks him out. But then comes the bad part. And up there's the thing. So yeah, this is where we find out that the hammer we just got gets out, and there's that mace for mages. That's really nice. It makes everything, from what I mean, it looks like it'd be so good, so very good. Yeah, right here's the paladin thing. It's so much stronger, and there's even better armor. And I'm just trying to figure out how to fit into my inventory, and I'm just like, it's better than that, so might as well sell it. I get stupid right here with this, because I'm like, do I want this stuff? Because that mace is pretty nice. And it actually is really nice, because I actually get to use it later on, and you get so much divine favor so quickly. It's just amazing. And here it is. These guys, it's just spam that shit. And because they're all like clumped together with those little slimes, it's near impossible to hit them. And I have to go through these guys as well again. And there I missed the jump, and I have to redo it already. And I have to redo it and redo it. And I've actually cut out a couple of these. Because it just... No, I haven't cut them out. I was going to cut them out because I was getting really pissed off. And then see later, look, I just get hit. Time after time, dodging these guys. I was getting really impatient and really pissed off. That's kind of why I kept getting hit so stupidly. And then I get lucky and then they start going for retard. And I get a Jester's one. But because I have no points in wand, I don't know really what it does. I mean, I assume it would do the same thing as, you know, what it would normally do to me, to the enemies, but... I don't know. Ah, and here it goes again, these guys. And I was like looking for anything that might be, like, yeah, the ghost potion. It only protects me from conventional weapons. So their little wands can still hit me. And then the magic immunity only protects me from spells that can harm me. So it's like, there's no way to get around these things because I don't have anything to not get destroyed by. And there I just got hit because it just like homes in on me. And then I cut and I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and let my little dragon guy who's hiding behind there just kind of camp and just shoot fire at them all day. And I was livid. I was fucking livid at this point. And yeah, this is where I did cut out a couple spawns because I was like, I'll get past them. And I did not know those guys could jump. And apparently they can, and they just about raped me. And I'd skip going to the shop a bunch because it was just like extra time that was just hurting me when I had to redo everything. And it's like, really? Really? It's going to be like that. And we do have to go back through here because that black chest does get important later. In fact, it gets important as soon as we get up this tower. Which I fail at because I'm just kind of stupid. And I'm surprised that the bats here aren't like vampire bats like in the last one. And I went up the wrong side, herp derp. Are they spirit strange? What is... Yeah, I am Kaiser Saws, the new guardian of the keys. And I want the magic. You want the magic? Give me a shield. Okay, I can get the shield. Its pieces are scattered around. I also need magic essence to put it back together and all that fun jazz. And then we go do that. Really, it's not much more than that. Those little black chests everywhere have the pieces of the shield in it. And the key to them was protected by the giant crab. Why a giant crab? I still don't fucking know. I really don't. It's really stupid. So you'll just have to accept that as, you know, the game having some, maybe something, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why giant crab be in here. I could just about die. So I have to go back and then redo all those killing of the jesters again. Which isn't that bad this time because I finally know how to beat them. A little dragon man can't get, you know, transformed, so I just use him to kill them most of the time because they're just really annoying. No, no butt poison. Don't butt poison me. Speaking of butt poison, speaking of being hit in the butt with very sharp objects, me and Nalaria have wondered sometimes about trying that out. But it always comes down to poison is just kind of inhumane, and to be honest, neither of us really like using stuff like that. I said this joke during the video. It was much funnier then. I'm trying to recreate it now, and it's not working, so herp the fuck goddamn derp. There's that damn jester down there. Those jesters piss me off. Oh god, those jesters. They're so bad. They're so bad. It's awful. And irritating. And making me want to stab little children's. It really does. But hey, we can get the key now, so we can go open the chests. Yay. And I'm happy, and I jump off. I'm just that happy. I can get a piece of popcorn stuck in my teeth because I feel like I'm watching a movie. The music is getting really lame. I don't think I ever read that sign either. I thought I was going to, and then I just didn't. To each his own. To each his own, I guess. Now, right there's the boss door. And I see it, but I don't register it. Is there someone as powerful in your world as Harkonnen? Yes, there is a man. He's the most powerful, a human, a simple human. Yes, his name is Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is stronger than thousands of men. It's said he's kind of doing anything twice impossible. When he donates blood, he doesn't ask for a syringe, he asks for a knife and a bucket. And he once ate a cake inside before his friends could tell him that it was a stripper inside the cake. And Zeratul just like, what? And then I recognize, yeah, I just used that. Like, do I want to do that, or do I want to fight the boss? Yeah, I think I'll go open it. Now, here's me being stupid. I open it up, but I don't go back to save. I don't go back to save before fighting this boss. It's like, I guess I better wait for Slippery Hen to go away before waiting, put my armor down there. Slippery Hens lasts way too long, to be honest, though. Let's fight! And I almost kill myself. Hey, Zeratul. This yours Mediwax. Prince fries with his eyes. Let me guess. He has snakes on his head. Must be a brother to Medusa. Body? Mediwax has no body. Listen to me, stupid human. His power resides in his central eye. You must avoid his petrifying gaze. Which, honestly, isn't that hard. This is one of the easiest bosses that I've had to fight. And I know that sounds really weird, especially after, you know, Neuron and Gauntlets. And it might be because I'm just kind of, see, look, just turn my face and, yeah, and then I accidentally hit it because I'm just kind of fucking around. But, yeah, just go right here, and I do it. It's not hard. The thing is, you have to take out the snakes on his head first. If you don't take out the snakes on his head, he just poisons you to infinity. And you have to stand up. Yeah, standing there or higher is key. You can just shoot at those things and dodge the poison all day, and you can eventually just destroy them all. And then he's literally got nothing. And then you have to hide from that laser right there, and then turn your face, and then do this again. I get hit by poison once, and also if you have any pets, as soon as they get hit by his gaze, they instantly get sent back to your inventory, but that's not too bad. Alright? Yeah, we'll just avoid that, avoid his gaze. I mean, it's a really monotonous boss, actually, especially compared to Neuron, who, honestly, luck-based, this guy's a lot easier. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it was just shocking. Like, looking at him, he looks like, I am a giant disembodied head with an evil demonic eye that shoots laser beams, and my metallic snake head tentacle things shoot poison at you. Be prepared! Wait a minute. I'm not hard? What? He might be harder on higher difficulties, he might have more snakes or something, but on this one it was just destroy the snakes and then you can just sit there shooting at it. Look at this, I'm just shooting, and he doesn't do a damn thing. I get my Dragon Man out just to see if he could do any extra damage, and he doesn't, mind you. He doesn't even try to move up anymore, he doesn't poison me. He starts shooting stuff out of his mouth, but the dragon just takes care of that. The guy is really a pushover. It's kind of... I almost died there because I wasn't paying attention. I was just like holding down the space bar. Then I saw him moving up and I'm like, fuck! And there he's dead. That's it. I know, it's almost pathetic. And I did get the key to the last areas, I find out. Because that's always fun. Area? You mean areas? You mean there's more than... Oh yeah, there's several up there actually, and they're all annoying. But I decided to get the magic first, which I regret because the magic isn't even that good. It's really not. Like, getting the pieces of the shield is actually fairly time consuming, and the magic you get from it is like a protection. And I can never see myself using it. Then again, I don't see myself using much of this magic anyway. But this in particular is something I don't think I would ever use. I don't even remember the last magic I got from from the area before this, in the Labrador or the prison or something like that. I don't remember what I got there. I mean... And there's another piece. And god damn it, this jester. I hate them so much. I don't normally mind clowns, but in this game they made me have a legit reason for hating fucking clowns. Seriously. It's ridiculous how bad these things are. Not bad, but how annoying. And I tried to rush through here again, and then I got poisoned up the ass, so I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll take my time. Oh well. I still haven't read that sign. At least I don't think I'd have. Yeah, and then I decide to actually, you know, get this, because it's what smart people do. And though I kind of cheat. Hey, Chuck Norris, you Chuck Norris. Click, 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 skip through. We've already read it. I'm surprised I didn't actually use one of the scrolls to let me skip through this area, but hey, sometimes I don't always think of the best things, now do I? Like now. I didn't think of, you know, any way to do that. Yeah. That's actually a really nice, pole arm, too. I don't use it, because I don't like those kind of weapons. Because it basically makes you have to get a killing spree for it to be effective. Because it's the one of the kinds where if you kill something, it gets stronger for a limited amount of time. The more things you kill, the longer you can keep this going. But because I usually do my, like the bow, or I kill one thing at a time and I don't really, like, force myself to go through a lot of stuff really quickly, those kind of weapons don't work as much for me. Then it's a pole arm, so it's useless for me. But still. Getting those pieces. They're just so spread out. I don't remember where most of them are, so you're gonna see me looking around a lot. And then I finally found a place that, you know, I haven't been to. Yay! And then I get really lazy. Yay! And then I try to be lazy. Yay! And then the bat hit me. Bats hit me. And I try to be lazy again, and the bat hits me. And then I try to kill a few bats. Smash, 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 smash. And then I try to be lazy again here in a minute, and it fails me. Just to get hit by a bat again. And then there's a black chest up there. Most of the black chests I get kind of in quick succession because they're all in these areas that I hadn't been yet. But still. I mean, they're not hard to get, and I do have to go through these guys because I got the one black chest, and there's the one black chest above there. And I'm really careful about this jester because I see him up there, and I do not want him to, like, see me. So I just, like, fuck you, back. Like, shoot him in the back. Just get him away. I don't ever want to deal with that. And hey, there's him, and he drops yellow magic essence for some reason. Why? I don't know. I guess he stole that from me at some point, and there's crystalline magic essence, which we needed. And I'm like, like there's an item up there, and I'm waiting for one of the Stealer guys to spawn, and he never does. Makes me kind of sad, actually. Yes, beat up all the bats. Steal all the loot. Yes, yes, yes. Then there's another piece. I think I've got like 3 more. And this is the most random room in the game. It's got like old school music and old school graphics, and it's like, the fuck is going on here? And I just try to get rid of all the bats, and I start wasting all my arrows doing it. Because I'm like afraid that if I don't, I'm gonna fall in the lava. I'm gonna jump, and a bat's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna die. The music here is nice, though. Old school as it may be, I like it. Yeah, more bats, more bats freaking me out. Like, oh, I'm gonna get hit, and then I stop caring once I realize I can't hit most of them. Like, if you know what this is a reference to, like, specifically, because I guess Mario, because it's kind of what it reminds me of with the bricks. And then there's that, it's like Helicon, and then these random red bricks, which have those in them, which almost raped Dragony, by the way. They only do like 10 damage, and there's a bunch of them. I don't know what to do with these. I didn't know what to do with these, and if you know what, like I said, if you know what this is a reference to, please tell me, because I have no idea. It just confuses me greatly what this is. And we do, I didn't think there was much of a point to this until, I think this one, or no, the next one. 'Cause we don't destroy all of them, but, yeah, there it is. There it is. It's a, Gachan, which I find out is a reference to a Dragon Ball character and a Dr. Slump character, and I didn't recognize it, and the thing is really cool, actually, because it, like, paralyzes shit really quickly and very effectively, and that's all there is in here. And I thought the whole area might be a, yeah, Hamelek. I don't get it. He stuns stuff really well. Look at it. He's just like stun, stun, stun. And it's not just because it's sped up. No, he's actually really quick. And he gets a lot of energy regen too. Look at that. And then I pause here to go look up what the fuck it is. Oh, god damn. And we save. You're about to see him actually in action. Actually in action. Woo! And I'm debating going over and actually just going up and using that key, but I decided against it. Like, look how quickly he just instantly stuns. And it's actually it's a fairly long stun, too. He's really useful. And he will stun multiple enemies. Look at that. I didn't get hit once. If we would went over there, he would have done it too. See, look, and he's got like almost, if it's in range, if it's like any straight line towards him, he will rape it. See, he's just raping everything, and I kind of wait because I'm a little bit curious of how long the stun lasts, and it lasts longer than I thought. And I could have just beat him with my maze, but I didn't know for sure, and I didn't want to test it because I didn't feel like getting poisoned in the bum again. Hey, only 2 more shield pieces to go. Getting poisoned in the bum, mind you, is no one fun way to go. I've had it happen once. It's not cool. And slippery hands. And no longer giving a fuck. At this point, I have no idea where we gotta go. It's like, I really don't. And I don't even remember how I've... Yeah, I'm just like looking at him like, he's stunned. Should I kill? I probably should have. And there's the Excalibur area. And then I just teleport back because... I think I just wanted to teleport back there just because I wanted to go back. Because I was fairly low on health, I'm pretty sure, but still. And there is one of the last ones, and he makes this... The little Gotchan makes this so easy. Oh my god. It's so amazing how easy he makes it just by stunning the jesters, and I no longer have to worry. Oh my god. If I didn't already have Naluri, I'd fall in love with him, and there's the last piece. And I just teleport the fuck out. I don't give a shit. And I'm joking about that. I'm just saying I'm joking about that, because if she does watch this... Yay, we have the magic of protection! We can leave! Yay! Woo! Huzzah! All around. Yay. Meaning, we no longer have to stay the fuck up there. Now, we have to actually find out how to get up there. And every way I try ends up in a failure. Until I get really lucky and I'll find the way up. See, look, up there, you can't even reach it. It's actually something you have to get from being in there going down. Which I mean, it's to be expected, kind of, but... Now I'm trying to find a way to get around that, like, maybe if I go up there across that bridge. Yes. Yes. And I thought I might be able to go up here and do it, but no. I try it, but it doesn't work. And I'm trying to figure out how to get the fuck up. Yeah, from the prison, because there's a path that you can go to, but it's blocked off. See, like just like the other area. And I look at it and it's like, fuck that shit. I mean, it's to be it's a really weird place to get into, and it takes me a couple tries to figure out how. But it's this up here. I mean, I have expected the other areas to be it, because it seems like it would lead more directly into it, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess, and it's really not that bad. It's a bit difficult to get into, but what you gonna do? And checking the sound. Actually raising up the sound in game. And then lowering it again. And I get stuck here like, what the fuck? And then I finally notice the ladder like a tard. And this is where we're going to leave it off. I hope everybody enjoyed this set of post-commentated UnEpic stuff, and I will see you guys later.